Matchups to make for the winners of UFC 320, Ankalaev versus Pereira. First up, we have Alex Pereira versus Carlos Ulberg. Alex Pereira just put on an absolute perfect performance against Magomed Ankalaev, shutting him out in the first round, and Carlos Ulberg just did the same in Perth a week before against Dominic Reyes. This is the clear fight to make. A lot of speed, a lot of power in this matchup. Make this for next year in February because they both took no damage in these fights. Next up, Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan. Merab Dvalishvili has just put on another dominant performance against Corey Sandhagen, and now he needs to be recycling the division because he's dominating everyone in it, and Petr Yan is the rightful next option to take. Yan is on a 3-fight win streak since losing to Merab last time out, and Yan versus Merab can take place in December because Merab wants that to happen, and Yan is fresh. Next up, Yuri Prochazka versus Magomed Ankalaev. Yuri Prochazka has just come off a fight of the night against Khalil Roundtree, knocking him out in the third round, and Magomed Ankalaev has just been completely shut out in the first round in the main event. So Yuri Prochazka has taken a fair bit of damage in this matchup, and Ankalaev has just been stopped in the first round. So these guys, in terms of a ranking position, make sense, and in terms of time off because of damage, also makes sense. Make this for a feature fight of a pay-per-view in the middle of next year. Next up, Youssef Zalal versus Arnold Allen. Youssef Zalal just put on a perfect performance against Josh Emmett, nullifying the power and submitting him in the first round. And Arnold Allen hasn't fought since July of 2024. So we need to see Zalal really go against a guy that is well-rounded in the grappling and the striking, and he needs to be fighting up the rankings now because he is on an 8-fight win streak, and Arnold Allen needs to bounce back against someone that is below him in the rankings to get some momentum back. Next up, Joe Pyfer versus Roman Dolidze. Joe Pyfer just showed more depth to his game, submitting Abus Magomedov, and with how much the UFC loves Joe Pyfer and him getting more finishes, the guy is probably going to get a ranking fight, and Roman Dolidze is probably the guy he's going to get. Roman Dolidze is coming off a horrific loss to Fluffy Hernandez, and he needs to prove himself again against a big name to stay in those rankings. And here are my